What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fawaz here. I wanted to make a super quick video on how to replace a 2011 Audi A6 fuel filter. Now, the reason for this video is because I'm online and I was trying to look up videos on how to freaking do it, but no one really has a good enough video that shows the descriptions of what to do. So, with my expertise, I'm gonna help you out here. So, first off, what you want to do is go underneath your car on the passenger side. There should be one screw. It should look like this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move my pen out of the way. Shout out to Matco for making some dope ass gas cans and whatever, or pans. But either way, I'm gonna put this back in stock form. Ooh, don't break anything. It should, under your car, it should look like this. You should have a panel like this, a plastic panel. You should see a nut like that. That nut screws onto this bolt here. There's also another nut that I took off on the other side here. Oh, over here. There's another nut that connects over there. And then there's also another screw that connects over here that screws into that point right there. So it should be a Torx head. I believe it's a 25 Torx head. This is a 10 mil, and the other side is as well as a 10 mil as well. So it should be like a panel that looks like that under the rear passenger side. So I'm under the rear tire, as you can tell here. I'm under the rear tire passenger side, okay? So underneath the rear tire passenger side, once you find this panel, you unscrew those nuts and bolts and whatnot. You can easily, what you should do is disconnect that, but it appears like someone already did this and broke it. But I just slid this sideways like that, and reveals the fuel filter. Now the fuel filter over here I have is 2 points on one side and one on the other side. I also reviewed all data to show me that I'm got the right spot, and this is the fuel filter. You see on all data and also all around on the internet saying like, oh, don't forget to depressurize the blah 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 fuel filter or fuel pump because there will be a lot of pressure. You don't have to do that, trust me, don't worry about that. All you have to do is to make sure two things. One, all the doors are closed and the car is locked, and two, the engine is not on and running, okay? So as long as the car is on and doors are locked, you should be all good. So then what you want to do, dog, shut up. Shut up, just shut up, dog, shut up. Okay, that dog's not gonna shut up. But for this vehicle, the reason why I'm making this video is for this connector in particular, because this connector is a pain in the butt. You can see that kind of scuffed it up and messed it up a lot. But on this connector is double-sided, okay? Let me see if I can get better lighting. This connector is double-sided, you see here. There's that kind of, what do you call it? Abrasive side on one, and abrasive side on another. You see a lot of people online saying, oh, squeeze the bottom here, squeeze that there. No, actually what you do is, it kind of is, I should have not listened because I kind of screwed this up, but what you do is press on these, on the top part here, okay? So press very hard on the top part. What helped me, and here's what I'm gonna show you. So, for the sake of the shortness of the video, I'm gonna do this quick. I'm not gonna put it on, but what helped me is that, so say it's on like in this position, what people do not realize is the power of soapy water is God sent. You can use soapy water or WD-40 or whatever you want, but yeah, I pretty much use soapy water. You know, shout out to Chris Fix here, and I just sprayed this whole, sprayed the whole apparatus with soapy water. I pushed in, so this was on here connected, right? So I pushed in pretty hard, and you can see that these tabs flex outwards. I pushed in pretty hard. I pressed down with my fingers, and the soapy water was able to kind of clean out and lubricate the area. And you feel a slight give. It won't be too much, just a little bit of a give. And then as you push in and press down, you slowly pull it out, and it should come off. And then a lot of gas, it depends. A lot of gasoline is going to come out. I also suggest that you do this fuel filter exchange on a low tank. I have like 30 miles left in my tank, so I think I'm fine here. The next connector I want to take off is this one here. This one is pretty easy. I just have a special tool here that we call a hose clamp in the automotive business, or a hose removal tool, or a hose pliers, I'm sorry. But this tool, what you want to do is just pretty much press down. As you see here, it kind of goes, but you're going to press down. This one has a lot more of a give, but it's pretty firm. So you want to press down pretty hard, and once again, use the soapy water, and it should slide right off. Super easy. And then once you get that portion out, there's also a, sorry, let me make sure that I don't get fuel on the floor because the EPA will sue me for that kind of stuff. But there's also a Torx screw, or a Torx bolt that clamps down and screws these in together. On all data, it shows that you should disconnect the back part, but that's pretty impossible. It's like, how are you gonna disconnect it with your finger back there? From what I can feel, the back portion is the same thing as the front one here. The back portion here is the same thing as the front one here, so it should be fairly simple and easy to take out. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of loosen this out like that. And because of the age of the vehicle, you want to be very careful not to break anything. But other than that, I think that's a pretty good explanation of how to replace the fuel filter. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down below. And once again, this is a fuel filter review on how to replace the 2011 Audi A6 fuel filter. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.